Hello and welcome back to Hardcore English Learning. This channel is all about helping people increase not just their English knowledge, but their English speaking ability. Today we want to talk about pluralizing regular nouns ending in O. And in an earlier episode we said you just add s to most regular nouns to pluralize. You add es after s component sounds and sometimes o. And I said no really good rule exists for deciding to use s or es for a regular noun ending in o. And I was aware a rule exists, but I did not really talk about it because it is not a good rule. I did not like it. But I decided some rule is probably good. Like, it is not a great rule, but it is a rule, and I decided it would be best to probably tell you a rule. So, our spelling rule for adding s or es to regular nouns ending in o is add s if o is after a vowel and add es if o is after a consonant. But many exceptions exist. And actually my reason for not including our o rule was because I really do not like it. It was really easy for me to remember exceptions. So we can talk about our O rule now. Add s if o is after a vowel. I cannot remember any exceptions. So you can basically just add s if o is after a vowel, but add es if o is after a consonant. In just 2 seconds I was able to remember many exceptions, and in fact it is easier for me to remember exceptions, and it is difficult for me to remember words actually using our consonant O rule. Okay, so we can notice some exceptions. Logos. And I am spelling logos as a plural of logo, not logos, a different word. But it is actually a quicker word for logotype, and nobody says logotype anymore. People just say logo, generally speaking. Promos is a quicker word for promotions. Pros, burritos. Burritos, you could say, is a foreign word. Egos and photos. Also, many words allow an s or an es, like mosquitoes, geckos, and embargoes. I looked at exceptions and tried to notice any patterns. Words used as a quicker word for a different word many times were pluralized just using s after consonant o. Also, foreign words were frequently pluralized just using s, but actually almost all words are foreign in origin in our language, at least many. But you know, it seems like words adopted into our language for many years are maybe pluralized using es, and more recently adopted words would just use s. And also proper names are pluralized just using s. And I did some reading and studied to see if I was able to confirm, if I would be able to confirm my idea about it. And actually, most instructors just said add S if O is after a vowel and add ES if O is after a consonant, but be aware many exceptions exist. A few instructors did seem to also confirm my idea, and some instructors said quicker words for different words, or more recently adopted foreign words, or proper nouns would just add S. So our rule is getting a bit complicated, and maybe it would be difficult for you to identify a word as being recently introduced. So I'm not sure it is a great rule, but I wanted to give you a rule. Okay, practice time. Put your knowledge into practice. Turn your knowledge into ability. And for many people, you are going to want to really practice so you can produce and not just recognize correct answers. For spelling, it is probably a little less important, especially if a rule takes a lot of time to learn and is not going to be used frequently. Your time is maybe better spent learning a different rule, and so I am being really fast about it. In modern times, your computer will probably just correct your spelling, and it would be easy to just use a dictionary. But it is important to be able to pronounce words correctly. And we will practice. Okay, pluralize, radio, stereo, duo, igloo, zoo, and audio. Pluralize means make plural. So you will need to add S or ES because our listed nouns are regular nouns. Okay, radio is pluralized by just adding S, and actually all of our listed words are pluralized by just adding S because O is after a vowel. Can you pronounce them all? Radios, stereos, duos, igloos, zoos, and audios. All of your S's will be pronounced like Z's. Pluralize, limo, Lego, potato, tomato, mosquito, and go. In different videos, you will notice some words you will recognize as verbs, but go can be a noun. Okay, limo is pluralized by just adding S because limo is a quicker word for limousine. Lego is pluralized by just adding S because it is a proper noun. Next is potato. Potato is pluralized by adding ES because O is after a consonant. And potato was adopted many, many years back. Next is tomato, and you just add ES because of consonant O. Next is mosquito, and you just add ES. Well, you can just add ES because of consonant O. And go is pluralized by adding ES because of consonant O. Mosquito can also be pluralized by just adding S. For some words, different spellings are accepted in different regions, and for some words, two different spellings would be accepted in any region. Please remember to click the like button if you learned anything. It really helps the channel a lot. Click the subscribe button if you want more episodes like this, and look at our channel page. There are episodes about different English subjects.